Shit. Hi there, everybody. Welcome to yet another stream, and we're going back to kind of our roots today. Anyways, let's take a look at who do we fuck. Wow, I'm already forgetting my usual fucking intro for streams. I'm having a goddamn stroke right now. I'm having a wonderful day. Hello there, some kid. Hello, Soap. Hello, Jade. Hello, Ashfall dude. How is everybody doing? Also, yeah, hopefully you do get better. The Rona is not a fun disease to have. Woke up with that shit on Sunday. I'm very rapidly getting better, thankfully, so... I should be back to relatively working condition. Maybe by tomorrow? I don't know. Anyways, hello there, Kune. Right on time. Anyways, yeah, we're taking a look at a fucking Asmongold today. Because I have a couple of, things of his that I've, been shown off and recommended. And wouldn't you believe it, but they both relate to a certain DLC that released recently that I am having an unbelievable amount of fun with. Except for one boss. Like, one boss right now is currently, like, the worst thing on planet Earth in terms of, the DLC. And I'm gonna safely assume that most people here probably don't give one about spoilers for the DLC, so I might as well just let you know it's fucking Commander Gaius. I shit you not, Commander Gaius is probably already, like, the DLC is barely out, and I'm already seeing, like, videos that are basically confirming to me that, yep, okay, everybody agrees that Commander Gaius just sucks. Hi there, Rusty. How you doing? Hello there, Jack. Society. How was a fever dream known as Garden 47? It was an experience. Not sure if it was a good or a bad experience, just that it was an experience. But yeah, to put it very simply, yeah, like, when I was, like, I got stuck on Commander Gaius, and I wanted to look up a guide for him. First thing that popped up when I typed in Shadow of the Erdtree, Commander Gaius, was Commander Gaius Cheese, and I was like, well, okay. I think it's universally agreed that this boss just sucks. I genuinely believe that whoever created Commander Gaius should just no longer be in game development. Hi there, Sky Biscuit. Anyways, let me quickly swap scenes here. Oh yeah, and also get this running. There we go. Get that running early, switch over. Hopefully get chat functioning. If I can even find the tab for that. Please, chat, function. I'm going to fucking execute somebody.
Don't worry, I just had my microphone tactfully muted on purpose, and totally not because I was also watching the stream. Making sure I didn't talk over you or anything like that. Also, let me know if the mic ends up acting weird. Well, yeah. Hold on a moment.
Please tell me it worked. Oh my fucking god. Give me a few minutes, everybody. It seems like...
No worries.
It seems like the chat box just does not want to work again today.
If you want, I could probably just pull up the YouTube chat on another tab here, and I'll just look at it, and I'll read to you whatever's said there.
No, I mean, like, have the chat functioning, like, on the stream itself.
Oh, okay. Can't
Please work. Please work. Fuck's sake. I am going to go insane.
While Moment is doing that, I'm willing to answer any questions. I'm currently gonna set up the YouTube thing on my end, and I'll answer any questions.
There we go. Now chat is functioning. Jesus Christ.
Never mind. The impromptu Q&A is no longer necessary.
Alright, anyways, let me get my videos thing up and running. That one, I believe. Yes. There we go. So today, I have a few things planned. I'm going to quickly share my screen, because that would probably make things a little bit more easy for everybody in here. Let me pause that so that way I don't miss any of the juicier bits here. But, yeah, apparently Asmongold thinks that the Elden Ring DLC is way too hard.
Who's Asmongold again?
Some sort of, like, I think he's, like, a big streamer or something along those lines. I've heard his name echoed around, like, a couple times, but whenever I hear his name, it's usually attached to, like, the worst, most dogshit gaming take you'll ever fucking hear in your life.
Oh yeah, I recognize. He's the guy who had a roach crawl on him. Yeah, no, I recognize the guy. He had, like, his like, room is completely infested, and, like, the first image, he also looks...
Well, he looks like somebody that would have a roach-infested room, that's all I can say.
He looks like somebody who's trying to emulate Moist Critical, you know, but, like, he's like a genetic defect of him. Like a weird...
a failed clone.
No, like, think about it. Somebody
Guys, make sure to like and subscribe or I'll harvest your organs.
No, hear me out. Somebody in, like, Soviet Russia in, like, the 80s somehow found out about YouTube and decided, okay, here's what we need to do. We need to take, like, Critical's DNA, combine it with Mr. Beast, and create a guy. And this is, like, the failed, like, Chernobyl experiment that it resulted from. Why am I this mean? I'm not this kind of guy. Sorry.
I heard that there's an item in the DLC that increases damage resistance. Yeah, it's called the Scotted Tree Fragment. Unless you're talking about, like, a talisman or something like that, in which case I have not come across it yet. So far in the DLC, this has been, like, my current run is literally, like, my primary weapons that I'm using right now are quite literally just Rolana's Twin Blades and fucking Blasphemous Blade. Those two have quite possibly been... those are just... That combination has carried me. At least until Commander Gaius, in which case I just gave up and just used the Mogwin Dynasty Spear and just cheesed his ass because I did not feel like going through that hell. But that's so far like the only boss that I didn't even bother to actually try to fight legitimately. That's so far the only boss where I was like, no, fuck this. It's not fun. But that's so far, like, only one boss in this DLC has so far actually made me want to jump off the nearest bridge. Which is actually pretty good, because it means so far everything else has been enjoyable. I love it, actually.
Moist Critical's distant...
I'm talking about the Fragment Nice. Moist Critical's distant cousin, wet criticizing. But anyways, let's take a look at this, because this is the first clip that I ended up seeing of him. And apparently, you know... he didn't exactly quit playing it. He's going to try and give it, like, another try, but apparently this was, like, his initial thoughts on it, which are just unbelievably sad. But here we go.
Are you done with the game? I might give it maybe another day, like, I don't know. But, like, I think I'm pretty much done, yeah. Yeah,
Now, one thing I will say is I have no idea. The context behind this clip, I don't exactly know how far in the DLC he's gotten. Again, I've already said how far I am. I'm pretty decently far in, and I'm having a good amount of fun with it. So I don't know how far he got in here, but something tells me he probably got his ass kicked by the divine lion, the divine beast.
How many hours would you say you're in, like, in terms of DLC? Just to give the audience
I don't know. Let me see here, because I remember the hours that I clocked in, I checked them literally, like, as I was recording my last Elden Ring Bad Takes video. Let me try and pull it up here. I passed by it. I'm now at 470 hours, so I'd say that in terms of the DLC, I'm probably about maybe, I don't know, 6 or so hours in?
Alright, 6 hours. I'm just saying
again, I'm playing it on New Game Plus 7, so they are thrashing my ass all the way to the next Erd tree, okay? They are having their way with me, and I'm having fun.
phrasing, but also I just want to bring that up because he might bring up he's like X amount of hours into it as like an argument. I suspect. So it's like just something to
Yeah.
give context, I suppose, in case.
Well, I
Like
mean, like,
that.
I mean, like, not really in terms of how many hours. I mean, like, at what point in the DLC he's even in. Like,
Yeah.
like I said, he could just be stuck on the fucking Divine Beast Dancing Lion, and that is probably what he's been stuck on for, like, the past 6 or so hours, and that's why he says that the DLC is too hard.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a bit of a clip. I know this
Assman
is
Bronze. Yeah, I called him Assman Bronze. I forgot about that.
I mean, like, to give him some context, I've never beaten the Wall of Flesh in Terraria, and I think Terraria is like a super hard game, but I've never really gone that far into it, you know. So it's
Wall
like,
of Flesh? Oh, dear God.
yeah,
You ain't seen
close to-
shit in Terraria if you can't get past the Wall of Flesh.
yeah, exactly. So it could, like, I at least know.
Get ready for Skeletron Prime, baby!
Wait, what's Skeletron Prime? You know what? We're getting off topic. Let's get back to the video.
Yeah, let's get back to this. We're only like 13
I didn't
seconds
mean to
into
become
a
the
minute
combos
clip.
stream.
I
wasn't
am.
prepared for this.
I think that the DLC is too hard for it to be fun.
Asmongold, Asmongold, Asmongold. May I once again enlighten you, I'm currently on New Game Plus 7. I am experiencing this DLC for the very, very first time on a New Game Plus 7 save. Meaning that these things are kicking my ass much harder than they normally should be allowed to on a first run. I barely have enough blessings to even properly survive like most attacks. And do you want to know something, Asmongold? I am having the time of my life with the DLC. Only exception so far, again, Commander Gaius. But of course, from what I've looked up, he's universally despised, and the DLC has only been available publicly for like what, less than a week, and everyone collectively hates Commander Gaius. So
like,
at least I can safely say that I'm not the only one that sucks ass at Commander Gaius.
well, right, but let's see what the rest of the statement is.
Yeah, let's see what he has to say here. Who knows? Maybe he attempts to redeem
context.
himself. Hi there, maybe kitty. Hi guys, my lights are on again.
Like, when every single attack combo, like, stuns you, and then you're locked into an animation, and then you get insta-killed, I just, like, I can beat it, and of course I could beat it, but I just don't really want to.
Well, considering that you literally just complained about something that I could very easily just say skill issue to, I'm gonna safely assume that no, you could not beat it because you're just that fucking pathetic. Listen, Asmongold, I understand that it seems like your entire business is just having the worst gaming hot takes humanly thought of, but, like, please, for the love of God, if you're going to critique a Souls game, don't make your critique that it's too hard. Otherwise, that's just gonna make you look like an idiot. And guess what? He looks like an idiot. He's basically complaining about something that he fucking sucks at.
Playing devil's advocate just a little bit, right? I can kind of relate to what he's talking about. This is going to go on a whole other rant tangent, but in Helldivers 2, there's like this one type of like rhino bug, right? If you're hit by it, you are like, your vision gets all blurred, your screen freezes for a moment, and then you're just flung across like the map, right?
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, those are weird to me.
Yeah. Thing is, if you sometimes, and this is only this isn't like a scripted thing as far as I'm aware, but like sometimes as you're going through the animation of getting up, the charger can just run over you and kill you. And so when you have moments in games where your death is out of your control, that in general is just unfair. Like, it's as simple as that.
Yeah, well, again, that also falls on just the player themselves being aware of what in the world is even going on. I can understand that with Helldivers, trust me, I've had some problems with Helldivers too, and just, like, some of the later difficulty kind of things, and you just get swarmed by literally fucking everything, and, like, your team is halfway across the map, and you can't do jack diddly fuck about it.
Point being, it's very rare for a game to... How do I put this? I think what Asmongold is attempting to talk about. Now, granted, I haven't played the same DLC you have, so maybe I'm just completely wrong here. But I think the main thing he's complaining about is that he's noticing that there's like a fail state where if he's hit once, he's put through this animation, and then while he's being staggered and put through this animation, he's just going to get that exposes him to even more hits, which basically means effectively one hit kill, sort of. At least that's what.
Well,
I'm
here's the thing about that. None of that is even true in the first place. The longest stagger animation is when you get knocked over, but even when you get knocked over, you actually have some immunity while you're knocked over. So you don't get, like, completely fucking murked if you're knocked over. It's only when you're, like, lightly, repeatedly staggered and whatnot, which is pretty easy to avoid, mind you, if you know how to dodge and just avoid getting hit. I know it sounds like I'm basically saying... again, in this case, it's literally just me saying, get good, know what you're doing, pay the fuck attention to the attack combos, know what you're doing. It takes some trial and error, that is the point, but if you're going to bitch about it, especially with a Souls game, then I'm sorry. You're gonna have to take the skill issues as they come.
I get that. It's just, what do you mean by immunity, though? Keep on, I haven't played Elden Ring. So
like, just straight up immunity. Like, I've gotten, like, even with Commander Gaius, I got knocked down, like, once by, like, his, like, you know, starting charge attack. You don't take any damage even while he's still, like, charging on top of you. You only take damage the moment that you actually get back up.
Alright, understood.
So you have, like, complete damage immunity while you're knocked over splayed on the floor.
Alright. No further comment.
So what he's basically complaining about here is a problem that realistically does not actually exist, and just shows that he's just bitching about the fact that he does not know how to pay attention to combos.
I don't want to sit through 100 attempts or 50 attempts on every boss where it's like you have to dodge like a 5 attack. Are you done with the game?
Okay, that was an abrupt stop. Thanks.
That's Dark Souls, though. That's the whole.
Yeah,
like,
that's a Souls game for you.
Yeah.
It requires you to know the dance. You have to know how to avoid getting hit and then find openings to hit. That's how this game works. You're complaining about a fundamental aspect of the game, Assman Bronze.
Oh. Well, wow. Now I feel stupid for defending the guy. I revoke everything I've said previously.
Again, this man can't seem to have a good take to save his life. But here's the thing. My friend Thunderstruck, right, sent me a video. Well, he sent it to me on the server. Let me find it. Unfortunately, it's a fucking hour long. But apparently there's some points in which Assman Bronze actually bitches about the fact that he sucks at the game and tries to blame the game for it. It's 52 fucking minutes. We're gonna be here for a while. Let me see here.
Wait a minute, is that Young Yeah?
I swear to God, if that actually is Young Yeah, then this is just a coalescence of terrible takes here.
Didn't he die?
We're talking about, like, his channel? Yeah.
No, like, him as a person. Like, I swear, I thought he died in, like, a plane crash.
I don't remember that!
Yeah, no, he died in a plane crash in, like, the Atlantic Ocean or something.
What the fuck?!
Hold on. Let me look this up.
I have never heard this lore entry. What the fuck?
Young Yeah plane crash. No, never mind. I'm mistaken entirely. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I thought so. I was like, wait, when the fuck? You'd think that if this man actually died in a fucking plane crash, more people would have actually said something.
I don't
Also,
know.
look at this fucking ratio. That is... The fact that about almost a quarter of this is dislikes is a little telling. That's all I can say. It's reminded me a lot of when I took a look at Gordon Ramsay's grilled cheese.
By sharing a quote from none other than Hidetaka Miyazaki.
Oh, the guy.
He spoke to CNET back in June 17th, 2024, and he had the following to say about Shadow of the Erdtree's difficulty. For certain bosses, Miyazaki set the challenge target for players who have tackled a majority of the base game, which, quote, means we have kind of really pushed the envelope in terms of what we think can be withstood by the players.
And then I decided to come in and push that envelope further by deciding to play it on New Game Plus 7, and again, I'm still having fun with it, despite the fact that they're slapping me sideways, but you know what? It's fun.
Of course, some bosses are a necessary part of the story development and arc, but some are not. The ones that aren't are especially difficult, I think will pose a very good challenge and obstacle for players.
And something is actually telling me that, fucking Commander Gaius is probably one of those bosses, but that was not a good execution of difficulty, I'm just gonna state. Commander Gaius was not a good execution of that. I don't like that fight. Assman bronze when a game is meant to be when a game meant to be hard is actually hard. True.
He warned us days beforehand that Shadow of the Erdtree would be hard, even for veteran FromSoft Soulsborne players, and that is
okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Assman Bronze. Do you mind actually like fucking pausing the video to at least say something instead of staring blankly off into the fucking distance like you're literally hypnotized? Can you stop staring over there with your fucking corpse eyes?
The more I look at him, the more I look at his hairline.
Is he dead?
Sorry.
Did he fucking die on camera and he just uploaded his death? Watch as Asmongold rots live!
No, he's going to,
It looks like he's experiencing Nom, like for the 47th time.
yeah, he's going through freaking flashbacks.
We were just children. The Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, it kicked my ass too hard.
I was gonna say he's going through a Windows update. Okay, it takes a minute.
But seriously though, dude, pause the fucking video! By now I probably would have had at least like 50 different things to say about this. I probably would have at least had something to interject with. Why is this man just like decaying on screen? We're watching his brain actually rot live.
Yeah, you gotta love reaction YouTubers when their entire content is just, oh yeah, here's a guy blankly staring at the video that belongs to somebody else.
Jesus fucking Christ. We are not even a minute in, and this is already just driving me insane.
Lovely, lovely.
He has scarlet rot! Real.
is precisely what was delivered. In fact,
100%.
that was delivered so well that Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree right now on Steam, if you look at the review score, it's hitting at a mixed score of 61%. And not because the DLC is bad, but mainly because people are finding the difficulty of this DLC, particularly where bosses and enemies are concerned.
Jumped off a cliff to escape an enemy, landed in a boss arena instead. Best plot twist ever.
What
I want to find that area now. That sounds hilarious.
What is he doing with his eyebrows? Look at him.
Oh my god, did he just like flatten his fucking eyebrows? Where are they?
No, move back a couple seconds. He keeps he keeps wiggling his eyebrows as he's like reading through it. Like,
also, look at this one. Maybe if From Software had listed skill as part of their system requirements, all those crybabies wouldn't be complaining so much on their reviews about the difficulty. That's amazing. Yeah, exactly. Like, the thing is that literally it just requires you to pay attention. Obviously, like I said, there are in fact just some bosses that I despise. But again, so far, like, out of, like, I think the 4 bosses that I fought so far, 1 out of 4 bosses being terrible is actually about expected. And honestly, it's not that bad of a ratio, because that means the majority of it is pretty fucking good.
To be a bit too ridiculous.
I think that there's also a huge component of people that are unhappy about, for example, there's a lot of people that don't like the Scout Tree upgrade system. They don't like the idea that they have to run around and randomly kill things and explore and, like, just do random stuff in order to, like, progress their character.
but
Well,
that's how video games.
Yeah, that's
happen.
first
That's
of
a-
all,
that's a
that's
regular video game thing.
yeah. First of all, that's just how the base game of Elden Ring already worked, and second of all, you don't have to like. So far, all the Scotta tree fragments that you collect, you just find them littered around the map. Like, sure, some of them are probably locked behind like boss fights. Again, Commander Gaius. But aside from that, It's really no different from the base game. It's just now it's a completely different region that functions differently, at least to an extent. It's basically kind of like almost going back in on like a fresh save, but like everything it's basically like going in on New Game Plus, but in like a completely different area. Like imagine like you start like for those of you who've actually played Elden Ring, like imagine like say you decide to start up like a brand new Game Plus, and instead of dropping you in Limgrave, they instead decide to drop you in, say, I don't know, let's just fire something
Detroit.
off here.
Real life Detroit.
Well, in that case, that would effectively just be Lindell. So imagine like they just dropped you on Altus Plateau. Like imagine that they did that instead of dropping you in Limgrave. That's basically how it is. Yeah, they're basically like golden seeds, if you will. They're basically functioning like golden seeds, except instead of functioning as allocations for like your flasks and whatnot, it's more or less just base player stats that only function in the Realm of Shadow. That's kind of how the Scotta Tree Fragments and the Revered Spirit Ashes work. Like, they basically just provide additional buffs that allow you to survive a little bit better in this particular Realm of Shadow. Because, obviously, if you just take a look at the area itself, it is very different from the base area. Like, even if you look into the sky, there's, like, veils and shit. Like, that's one thing I'm really wondering about. Why are there veils in the sky? Why the fuck are there massive-ass veils? What's the Scotta Tree?
Like, that's one criticism, but the bigger criticism than that is actually performance, right? A lot of people are criticizing the game based off of performance. They were like, well, the game's not running well. So,
well, again, that's kind of... unfortunately, that is a small problem that exists not just with Elden Ring or Shadow of the Erdtree, that exists with any Souls game on PC, unfortunately. Like, there's bound to be a little bit of performance issues upon starting up the game initially on any Souls game, from what I've heard. So this is just, unfortunately, a problem that for some reason From Software has just yet to properly address. But the thing is that, like, for me, I have not really run into that many performance problems with Elden Ring, and especially with Shadow of the Erdtree. Sure, when I was trying to get Shadow of the Erdtree to even function, I had to get my fucking system to verify all the game files to make sure that everything functioned properly, because for some reason, it wouldn't let me get past the fucking title screen for whatever reason. But once I actually did that, thankfully, everything ran relatively smoothly. Aside from, like, a few hiccups here and there, which are to be expected, it runs fine. So again, this criticism also just doesn't work because that just falls onto your... It just kind of either falls onto your hardware or onto the game settings that you currently have. Like, you could just fix this problem just by adjusting the settings in the game. There you go. Also, why is his forehead so big? I'd never even noticed, but yeah, look at his fucking humongo 5 head here. I could use this shit as a whiteboard. What the fuck am I hearing? Is my man trapped in a fucking wind tunnel? What happened?
Hold on, I'm trying to...
Oh, Jesus, fuck!
What? Wait.
Anyways, we're roasting his forehead. Look at this shit. Look at the dome on this guy.
so it's important to keep that in mind. Now, I think that, like, it's all three. They're capping. I'm just saying, like, that's what people are saying in the reviews. I read the reviews, that's what people are saying.
If you look at the reviews right now,
You can check it right now for
significant
yourself.
portion of them are positive, but
Just look
looking
for
at the
yourself.
negative ones,
Why is he fucking, like... Why is he moving like he has caffeine jitters? Like, Jesus Christ, dude. I've never seen someone move in a more unnatural function ever since XQC. Holy shit.
He's an android.
Beep
Hold on,
boop,
do I sound
must
normal?
have bad take. Popular thing
I
bad.
sound normal now. Okay, so what I was trying to... Oh, shoot, hold on. Okay, back. Real quick, I'm gonna take a quick break from the stream. There's a homeless person. I gotta
Alright. Probably play tic-tac-toe on his forehead.
You can see that a lot of them talk about the...
See, like, this is, again, the leveling system. A lot of people don't like the leveling system. And this is, again, another review that's performance. That's exactly what literally exactly what I said.
Okay, sure. Those reviews do in fact exist. However, I've already pointed out how those can easily just be resolved. One of which is just a core component that is no different from just the base game. Is it a tad bit annoying? I guess it can be, if you weren't expecting that. But they quite literally stated before the launch of the DLC that there was going to be a system like this. And people are now complaining about it.
And scaling and the bosses you fight and the kinds of attacks that they chain and perform and how exceedingly frustrating it is.
Yeah.
That's kind of the main complaint that you'll see from negative reviews.
Yeah.
Final boss in particular, a lot of people are saying, man, what the hell, incredibly tough. Right here we have an article from news outlet Forbes that kind of compiles some of the quotes we have seen from reviews, saying things like the gameplay makes the game hard to recommend, spastic bosses with jerky roll catch movements, and a plethora of...
I do think that things...
Again, I can just tell that these guys are just making shit up. I can just tell that half of these guys are just making shit up and are just kind of trying to follow some sort of a trend or something along those lines. Jerky and spastic movement, probably the only example of that I could reasonably think of is, again, Divine Beast Dancing Lion, but that you can easily get used to if you literally just pay attention to it. If you pay attention to it, it looks less jerky and spastic, and it looks, well, funnily enough, like a weird dance, which is cool.
It's like roll catching and delay attacks. In my opinion, it changes the way that it feels fighting the boss.
Roll catching and delaying attacks are a fucking staple within FromSoft games. Please, for the love of God, stop complaining about things that have existed in previous fucking Souls games. Moron.
It makes it feel like you're not fighting against the boss, you're fighting against the developer, because it's designed in a way to explicitly punish certain types of player behavior, and it can be frustrating to do that.
Yeah. That's... The point is not to make it feel like you're fighting against the developer. The point is to adjust your fucking tactic in order to try and, you know, make sure that you don't get fucking steamrolled. Again, it is just paying the fuck attention. That's literally it. Again, I have to state there are some exceptions that apply. Commander Gaius is probably the biggest one. But again, outside of that, every other boss has been relatively easy to fucking understand. It's just required a few different attempts because, again, I'm on New Game Plus fucking 7, so they're gonna take a little bit more to actually take down. Like, I really hate to break it to you, Asmongold, but just blindly nodding along and saying, yeah, I definitely understand this one, basically just goes to show that you just suck, and that you're just, like, can this, like, again, I rarely hear of this guy, and the only time whenever I do hear this man is usually whenever he has, like, the worst fucking takes known to mankind.
Physically
It's the
nonsensical.
same thing as, like, input reading is... Do I like input reading? No, actually I don't. I think that input reading is stupid. And I think that input reading would be better if it wasn't as instantaneous. Because, like, you can look at the logic of input reading, is that the NPC has its own AI, and the AI will determine what your character is doing, right? So, logically, it would make sense that if you were healing, the Crucible Knight would immediately go try to attack you. But...
Yeah, and again, that's how the input reading, I guess, of any Souls game works. It takes a little bit for the AI to adjust. If the AI detects that you aren't moving nearly as much, then obviously, if the boss has that function, it'll try to rush towards you and try to attack. If it detects you, you know, spastically rolling like a moron, then the AI will detect that and go like, this guy is stupid, let me rock his shit. That's how it's always worked! People are complaining about mainstay staples of the Souls series and making it as if it's a new problem. Assman Bronze, can you, like, actually not be fucking brain dead for 5 minutes? We aren't even 5 minutes in, of course you can't!
But I think the problem is that it's so immediate that it feels artificial. Like, in the first frame of you taking a drink, it's immediately beginning the animation. So that's, I think that input reading is not a bad thing, but I think that when it's so extreme...
I think in that case, I don't think that's more of the AI being instant. I think that's just a case of you timing your healing wrong. Because in my experience, I've had some poorly timed opportunities wherever, like, I was, you know, taking a drink, and, like, the enemy was, like, winding up an attack to, like, rock me into next universe. But there have, in fact, been times where I am, in fact, able to heal properly, and the boss doesn't, like, immediately start winding up for a fucking cross-county pile drive. Because, well, wouldn't you know, the AI isn't fucking instant! That's just you timing shit wrong! Yeah, Souls games need you to use your brain. Something that clearly idiots like Forbes and S-Man Bronze cannot do.
And so immediate, it becomes a bad thing, because it starts to feel artificial.
Moves make the bosses in this DLC hard to put up with. As someone who beat all the FromSoft games with game level 1 characters for fun, the base game included, I'll be calling quits on this one. Miyazaki did say we're pushing the envelope, and I guess he really did. While the world design and colors are really beautiful and a lot of enemy designs too, there's a big problem with balancing. Right now, even with 60 vigor, you get by-shotted by nearly every enemy that's not pure fodder.
Again, that has been a mainstay with quite literally every single FromSoft DLC. Every FromSoft DLC has quite literally been a case of, am I really overleveled? No, I'm fucking not. They are going to kill me. As Thunderstruck put it on like one of his community posts, he basically stated, yeah, if you think that you're overleveled for the DLC, you're not! You are not overleveled if you think that you are. I thought that I would probably be maybe a slight bit overleveled for that. No. No, I'm not. I'm not even close to max level yet, baby. And they are slapping me around. But again, like I said, I'm having fun. Hi there, Zaj. Long time no see.
I think that's true, too. There are a lot of, like, random mobs that do an insane amount of damage. Like, it's crazy how much damage they do. And if you compare, like, the DLC for, like, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, or Dark Souls 2 even, like, the damage scaling has never been this extreme.
Really.
I find that incredibly hard to believe, but sure, whatever. I'll just take your word for it, I guess, considering that I haven't touched any of the other Souls games yet, but something tells me, at least from some of the research and from some things I've heard from other people about the other Souls game DLCs, you're full of shit, Asman Bronze. How's stream going? So far it's been going pretty well. As per usual, I'm probably about, like, 30 minutes in, and I've only made it into, what the fuck? And I've only made it, what, like... I'm 45 minutes into the stream. I've only made it 5 minutes into Assman Bronze's video, so we're gonna be here for a little bit.
We wanted to like this DLC, but those enemies and boss fights are the worst parts of the whole game. I'm genuinely surprised whoever playtested this approved the Golden Hippo boss fight.
The Golden Hippo...
The Golden Hippo is what stumped you? Nah! This is how you can tell that these guys suck ass! The Golden Hippo? The Golden Hippo! That's what stumped you! No fucking way! The Golden Hippo has been so far like the easiest out of all the fights that I fought. Golden Hippo! Golden Hippo is what killed... I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that I share oxygen with these kinds of people. No, I'm sorry. Or watching a stream of a YouTuber watching a Twitch stream or watch a YouTuber read an article. Yeah, basically. And I can't even tell if whatever Asmongold is even saying right here is even his own thoughts, which is probably the only problem here. I can't tell whether these are his actual own thoughts, or if he's just being brain-rotted by the fucking articles that he's been reading so much that he genuinely is just blindly nodding along and just, like, parroting random shit that is probably entirely false here. Hi there, Mojo. You're a new one. What did I miss? Well, not much in terms of Assman Bronze's video here, but quite a lot of commentary.
Boss fight is terrible. It's probably, I would say, I think it's the worst fight that I've done in the DLC.
I can tell that you have not even made it to Commander Gaius yet, because Golden Hippo, Golden Hippo, Golden Hippo, Golden fucking Hippo, Golden Hippo, Golden Hippo? The Golden Hippo has so far taken the least amount of attempts out of all the bosses for me in this DLC. Compared to the Divine Beast, Rolana, and fucking Commander Gaius, the Golden Hippo has only taken me 3 attempts to kill. If you think that the Golden Hippo is difficult, I'm sorry, but I have to hit you a skill issue. Fucking Golden Hippo! Oh my god! Sadly, I do gotta go, but have fun with stream. Alright, take care, Zadge.
And the reason why, and this is the problem, right, is that the reason why it's bad has nothing to do with the difficulty. It's bad because of the way that the character moves. Like, basically, the main reasons, there's 2 reasons why the fight is bad. Number 1, the boss is too big. Number 2, the room is too small, and you get put up against a wall constantly, and you're fighting against the camera.
Well, guess what? Well, guess what? I can refute not just one of those things, but I can refute both of those things. Golden Hippo isn't actually that big, and when compared to the size of the fucking room, my brother in Christ something tells me that you have not experienced, like, half of the dungeons in just the base game. One of them has you fight an ulcerated tree spirit in what feels like a closet, and you genuinely think that the fucking Golden Hippo's arena is too small for the size of the boss? Get the fuck out of here, man. But also in terms of how the character moves, again, 3 attempts! It took me 3 attempts to beat the Golden Hippo, because guess what? Unlike Assman Bronze here, who tries to blame the game, I understand that it's just me that sucks at the fucking game, and I very quickly gained some skill to fight the easiest boss in the DLC. The Golden Hippo. I still can't get over that. Assman Bronze here is actually, unironically, a fucking game journalist. He is a fucking game journalist. I had your channel like last week. Also, Golden Hippo was what took him out of the DLC. I'm assuming so. I can't actually tell. I can't even tell if he's actually even fought the Golden Hippo yet, because none of what he states right here is even true about the Golden Hippo fight. And this is coming from me, someone who just got done fighting the Golden fucking Hippo before starting stream. I ran across that boss just out of fucking whim out of nowhere, and the only thing is that it jump scared the shit out of me. The fucking Golden Hippo. The Golden Hippo. How do you struggle on the Golden Hippo?
The mechanics for the boss are like, yeah, the delay attacks are really annoying, but it's basically fine. It's the camera.
It's not the camera. I hate to break it to you, but it's not the fucking camera. It's just you suck. Sorry, not sorry. I'm confused on how he thinks the movement is bad. Well, you see, the movement is bad because he is bad at the fucking game, but he has to blame it on the game and not on his own really sorry ass that doesn't know how to fucking play properly. I want this man to play I Want to Be the Guy or Super Meat Boy. I guarantee he'd probably bitch about the difficulty.
The camera's robust. Yeah, that's terrible. It feels awful. It's not the character, not the camera. And you beat it, so... Well, what's the logic there? So if I can beat a game, that makes the game good? If I can...
Not even going to comment on this.
beat Atari on the sorry, if I can beat ET on Atari, does that mean ET on Atari is good?
Well, first of all, that's an apples to oranges comparison, but also second of all, that's an apples to oranges comparison for a multitude of different reasons. Reason number one, ET for the Atari 2600 was extremely fucking rushed, and that's why it was a buggy, broken fucking mess, and was, you know, probably, and is probably to this day still considered to be one of the worst games that has ever been released on planet Earth. Meanwhile, with the Elden Ring DLC, they spent 2 fucking years on it. Made sure that everything functions as good as possible. Made sure that it was beatable, mind you. They put their all into this DLC, and it really shows. And, well, once you know it, here you are bitching about non-existent problems that only exist because of you. If Elden Ring is anything like Dark Souls 1, that it's not about the difficulty, it's about the time investment and practice. I mean, Elden Ring is basically a Souls game, so, yeah. It is basically like that. It's all about practice and not sucking ass.
Think about what you're saying. I think people are so desperate to protect their gaming achievements that they're unwilling to look at anything logically.
Dare I even try to say ironic when it comes to Assman Bronze here, because here he is trying to protect the fact that, you know, he wants to try and protect the fact that he doesn't want to be seen as, like, a bad player for whatever reason, so he has to blindly nod along with fucking gaming journalists that just genuinely suck ass at even the tutorial of games, just so that way he can try and justify his dumbass points. Like, come the fuck on, will you? Oh, shit. Didn't even notice that he just vanished. The IGN Cuphead reviewer. Yeah, that's what I was referencing right there. Jesus Christ, I will never forget that day. That day will be etched into my memory.
Yeah, there was a homeless person selling breast milk. I had to kind of try to avoid him, but I shouldn't. I should have been able to lose him by now, so we're good. We're safe, so...
I'm not even going to ask you to repeat what the fuck you just said. We're just going to move on.
Florida stuff. Okay, that's all you need to know is Florida stuff. Yeah,
you know, I guess I probably should have first guessed Florida, considering that I live in this fuck-ass state. I hate living here.
It's not an achievement that you beat a boss in a video game.
Same.
It was programmed for you to beat it. Think about it a little bit more, man. We're doing...
So now, I don't even know what he's complaining about anymore. What he just said right there was a complete contradiction of everything that he was just bitching about.
Yeah, I had no issue with the hippo. I just blew right through it. Got leathered by... Yeah, I mean, like, obviously people are going to have trouble with different bosses based off of different builds. But I think that, like, the points of failure can be, like, more and less annoying.
Was able to beat it, but the bosses were so overtuned and aggressive that even being almost maxed out with the scattery fragments didn't make it any easier. So look, I think people are allowed to have their opinions about this DLC. I think if you're frustrated by certain boss designs and the way they chain their attacks and whatever, that's your opinion to have. that's just not been my experience. If anything, I've been waiting for FromSoft to challenge me all over again. At this point, I've played so many FromSoft games and I've gotten...
I think that it's not really about like being challenged. I think that there's like a difference and there's like a spectrum of being challenged where it's like whenever I find that something is like so challenging that it's punishing and it's like not fun to do. Like
if you genuinely think that Shadow of the Erdtree is punishing in terms of its difficulty, then I hate to break it to you, but again, maybe that's an issue with you? Again, probably, once again, the only exception that I could reasonably think of is Commander Gaius. That boss just genuinely feels like you're actually supposed to just corkscrew your dick in half, but, like, in order for it to even be remotely fun. But, like, beyond that, everything else in this DLC has been reasonable. Especially given that, once again, I'm playing it on New Game Plus 7! I am playing it for my first time on New Game Plus 7! You have no room to complain! Or a certain dragon boss. I'm not sure which one you're actually talking about there. Because if we're talking about Elden Ring, that narrows it down by very little. Why does he sound like that one fuck-ass TikTok text-to-speech that... Little Jimmy bought his first Scada tree, but it was only 1 by 1 meters. But it was only 1 by 1 meters. Let's turn this Scada tree into a luxury home using galvanized square steel and using galvanized square steel and screws borrowed from America. He was able to set up a bed frame.
Like, have you guys ever done a fight, or, like, I think I've had this experience a lot with WoW, where, like, whenever I finally kill a
We're comparing Elden Ring to fucking World of Warcraft. Go to hell.
raid boss on, like, Mythic, and this is the way I would feel, this is why...
You're also now comparing raid bosses to just regular bosses in fucking Elden Ring. Again, go to hell. Raid bosses are meant to just kind of be tanky because they're fucking raid bosses, you moron!
Also, I don't know if you're referring to the same kind of raid boss I'm thinking about, but Destiny bosses just kind of suck in general, so I mean, bad comparison there too, so...
Well, Destiny just sucks in general, so...
Yeah, absolutely. I can go on all kinds of war stories about Destiny, so...
Trust me, I have a lot of choice words for Bungie, and I've already made them very fucking clear in multiple live streams and videos. I don't like modern Bungie. They've stopped caring ever since the release of Destiny 2. The Witch Queen, I believe. After the Witch Queen, they just stopped giving a fuck, and they began to realize that, oh, our fanboys are just gonna buy whatever the fuck slop we give them.
Put this in the memes chat. Hopefully this doesn't get me banned. I'm going...
He looks like a background character in a Pixar movie! Oh my god! What is that?! Oh my fucking god!
I looked up Asmongold Wojak just to like find something to post, and that was the third result, and that's like that looked like some Meat Canyon.
That looks, yeah, I was about to say it looks like some shit from Meat Canyon. Oh god, that's horrifying. I'm not gonna look at that any longer. We're gonna move on.
All right,
stop rating is that I wouldn't feel like that exhilaration and happiness. I would just feel relief that it was over. And I think that whenever like boss fights in games get so hard, it goes into that category of just relief. Like, thank God this is over.
So good at them that it's gotten rare for me to have a boss fight where I literally, like, I am shaking as I deplete the boss's final bits of health left, and when I do beat the boss, I literally jump out of my seat, trembling, screaming in joy, you know, unconsciously, just my body and my mind are so hyped about the victory that I've just achieved that I feel this overwhelming sense of joy and adrenaline that followed the hatred that I felt for the boss and the game. Like, that to me is the quintessential FromSoft experience. And
I think that is the experience for sure. But whenever something becomes so challenging that you go past that point, like, I think that's the issue.
Again, that's an issue with you, Assman Bronze.
The thing that's confused me, he keeps using the word like challenging, like he's sort of mixing his. How do I put this? Like, what exactly is the difference between difficult and challenging to Asmongold? Right? Like, they're two similar words to mean anything. I don't know. Maybe that's just. Maybe
I don't really understand either, but overall, it's just. I don't want to try and delve into this man's psyche any further.
The guy gets it? Yeah, I mean, like, to me... So, whenever a fight gets, like, really, really hard, I feel like the way that I can play the game becomes more limited.
Again, this is fucking Elden Ring, bitch. Probably the most unlimited out of all the Souls games. This isn't like every other Souls game where if you're stuck on a boss, you just have to bash your head against a wall in order for you to get past it. This fucking Elden Ring, bitch! Look around!
Go back to Skyrim.
Take your sensitive ass back to Skyrim. Failure!
Why did you do that in a racist Asian accent?
I was trying to pull out, like, the fucking, Uncle Roger or whatever it was.
What?
Holy shit, how do you not know who Uncle Roger is?
I
How do you not know Uncle fucking Roger?
I just don't. Is that like Uncle Tom? Like,
No!
I,
No, it's an Asian guy on YouTube that puts on, like, a persona of, like, a cooking expert.
okay, I'm gonna need to see proof of this at some point or another because that just sounds really racist without the context. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry!
That just sounds like something my
Listen, I promise you, it's not racist.
Like, that sounds like the kind of thing he would do to make fun of our math teacher. I'm sorry, but like...
I promise you it's not racist.
If you have to promise somebody it's not racist, then it's probably right. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
Do you think I would find... Do you think I would find it funny if it was racist? Come on.
I don't know.
Young Ya is a whiny little bitch. And yet, surprisingly enough, Young Ya actually is coming across more level-headed than Assman Bronze over here. Assman Bronze is literally bitching about the fucking golden hippo. Meanwhile, over here, Young Ya is actually just stating, yeah, I'm actually having fun with the DLC. I don't know what these guys are bitching about. Like, how do you manage to sound less credible than Young Ya? Of
Also,
all
where's
people.
Where's part 2 of your Skyrim machinima? Like, okay, Young Ya made this Skyrim machinima like a year ago, where he was voice acting like the Dragonborn or whatever, and he's been promising part 2 for years now, and it still hasn't come out. So I thought I should mention that now because I thought that it didn't come out because of the plane crash thing, but now that we've established that Young Ya is in fact alive, that's my next big question.
Don't worry, part 2 will come in approximately
Around the same time as Half-Life 3.
Sorry for my actions in the Undertale YOLO streams. Alright. Just please restrain yourself, buddy. That's all I gotta say. Young Ya went on a blocking spree after he got criticized for his shitty voice acting in Yakuza. Yeah, I heard about that. And, well, again, I'm not trying to defend Young Ya's previous actions. I'm just stating that somehow Assman Bronze over here is actually sounding less credible than Young Ya here. And I find that to be unbelievably surprising. Chicken. I went exact. I'm saying that in comparison to Assman Bronze here, he's level-headed. Because he is not bitching about the fucking difficulty in Elden Ring's DLC. He's stating, yeah, I'm still having fun with it despite these losers sucking ass.
I feel like Young Ya, like, okay, I know this is probably not what's going on, but I feel like Young Ya is speaking the way he is because he's expecting people like Asmongold to react and like rage at Young Ya almost. Like, it's almost like he knows he's being watched by Asmongold almost with like the way he's phrasing it. You know?
I mean, if that is the case, you know what? I have to give some respect. I have to give some respect. I have to give some respect where it's fucking due, alright?
So, basically, like, the harder something is, the less options you have to solve a problem, right? So, because you...
Well, wouldn't you know it, you're playing fucking Elden Ring. Your options are about as limitless as, well, the game is, which is surprisingly limitless. You have a wealth of shit at your disposal to toss at your opponents. You have fucking Spirit Ashes, bitch! Summon a Mimic Tear if you're struggling! I don't fucking care!
Become a stand user.
That is effectively what Spirit Ashes are. You just summon a
Wait,
stand
really?
to fight
Oh.
for you.
Oh. Huh.
You just effectively summon, like, spirits of, like, different enemies to fight for you. One of them is called Mimic Tear. Take a wild guess as to what it does.
A chest with
Wrong.
Like, a mouth? What? Oh.
Not that kind of mimic.
Oh.
No, I mean, like
a skinwalker mimic, or like...
I guess you could kind of call it that. It basically is literally... I'm not going to get too deep into the lore bits here, because not even I entirely understand it. But it's basically a blob that takes the form of you. And it basically copies your entire loadout and your moveset.
So like the Thing, essentially. John Carpenter's...
Yeah, I guess you could kind of call it that. It's basically a silver blob that copies you, and that's what the Mimic Tear is. And you can get that as a Spirit Ash summon.
Real quick, Isaac Clark in the chat says, astronomy has made me violently aware that we're on a relatively tiny piece of dirt orbiting a ball of gas and fire.
Oh, well, unlucky, Neil. Unlucky, Neil. I don't care that we're just an insignificant fuck in the grand scheme of the universe. I'm still having fun.
I mean, hey, the aliens haven't shown up yet, you know?
The aliens are too afraid of the indomitable human spirit memes.
No, I'm pretty sure, I genuinely am convinced if aliens are real, they would be, like, incomprehensible. Like, I doubt they would be, like, near human, or they would be, like, made of, like, I don't know, like, balls of light, you know, like the light-bending guy in Disco Elysium, you know? Like, pure...
I would find it funny if they were, like, the fucking, what are they, like, the Starborn from, like, Lovecraft. That would be terrifying.
So, like, racist, or...
No! What?!
Isn't everything in Lovecraft like...
No! What the f...
Okay, hold on, let me look
No, Lovecraft himself, yes, he's racist. His works, however, are not! At least whenever it comes to eldritch horror. Holy shit, dude!
I'm pretty sure the cult... Okay, correct me on... Okay, pretty sure in the actual, like, Cthulhu story, he specifies that all of the people who worship Cthulhu are, like, minorities and women. I'm pretty sure... Like, I'm not even, like, exaggerating. Like, okay.
I don't think that... I don't remember that part, but...
I'm pretty sure he does that, though, in the... what was it called? Like, Shadows from something? I'm trying to figure out which one it was, but yeah. Point being, I'm pretty sure a lot of this stuff is, like, vaguely racist if you look into it. Like, yeah.
Whatever, most people usually end up focusing on the incomprehensibility of the creatures rather than the racism, which is at least appreciated.
Or rather how Lovecraft refuses to actually describe, or says how they're indescribable, and then proceeds to describe them, that kind of thing, yeah.
More or less.
Okay, yeah, Mojo knows what I'm talking about, yeah. Okay, he says that I'm correct, right. So therefore I am.
I just pirated City Skylines. Nice. Aliens would be scared of us.
Can't use those options because they're not optimal. And I think that whenever something becomes so hard that I feel like I have to play in one way, it makes it less enjoyable for me. Because I feel like...
Well, if you genuinely box yourself into that fucking corner, then no shit, it's not going to be that fun. But guess what? That's why you don't fucking do that. I know it sounds like me just literally stating something that just is likely just like a one-off meme, but like, I'm being dead serious. This is fucking Elden Ring of all games. You're complaining about being boxed into a corner in Elden Ring. I'm beginning to wonder if he's actually touched the game, but apparently he has. What are you fucking talking about here, dude? At this point, it just kind of feels like he's just bitching, just a bitch.
I mean, yeah, there's that. Also, at this point, like, if you're really having that much trouble on a boss, just do what I do in games and just download, like, an overpowered gun mod and just gun down the one boss you're having trouble with and move on. Like, okay, legitimately, why... I get that it's like, oh, you know, you're cheating or whatever, but, like, if you're just having this much... Like, if your whole thing is like, oh, it's too difficult, and you don't really care about, you know, playing it like straight, right? Just download a mod, cheat, do whatever. Like at this point, it's like you're clearly
I mean,
not
like I
willing
said, for
to-
Commander Gaius, I literally just decided, okay, you know what? I might as well just I might as well just bite here and see what they have for you know, cheeses for this boss. And
What's
well, I
the
cheesed my way through that boss because that has so far been the only boss that I have not had fun with.
What's the protagonist of the Elden Ring games called again?
It's the protagonist, the player character is just called the Tarnished.
Okay, just get a mod where you give the Tarnished a P90. That's it. Like, that's all you need to do.
I
Just
think
get
there
that
are
mod,
mods
use-
that add in like a one-shot blunderbuss or something like
Yeah,
that.
Like, yeah, just get that, or like whatever alternative exists. Use that for the one boss you're dealing with, and just move on. Why complain so much online? You're clear. Like,
but like,
that's
I
just-
mean, the main thing here is that like, I guess for like those that don't really care to, or probably just don't know how to install mods for Elden Ring, you know, like myself, I fall into both of those camps. You know, some of the bosses can in fact feel very intimidating, especially if you're getting slapped around by them really easily. You want to know what you do in Elden Ring? You take a break, walk away, look around and see if there's something else you could do. Maybe you're not meant to fight that fucker yet. Maybe you're supposed to fight a different fucker. Who the hell knows?
Yeah, some kid gets in the chat. America, you know, you just use your Second Amendment. Use your Second Amendment. That's it. That's all you need to do. I don't care if it's if the Elden Ring.
Strongest Elden Ring sufferer versus the weakest steep steps enjoyer. Oh no, no!
Wait, what does that mean?
I hate that fucking game.
I am executing effectively like a 3-minute cheat code.
And I've been getting that with this DLC, and yeah, there are moments where I'm like, what the fuck? But I miss that feeling. To give an
The
example,
only real criticism that I have for the bosses, outside of like being big and like bad camera angles, I don't even think it's the attack patterns.
You complained about the attack patterns earlier, you fucking moron. Don't you dare try to skirt past this.
I just don't like how aggressive they are, because it makes learning to fight really unfun.
So you basically just stated, it's not the attack patterns, but it's basically the attack patterns.
Yeah, this is sort of what I said earlier in the chat. Like, isn't half the fun of like Souls-like games just learning and practicing the boss fights?
Yeah,
and then
that
getting to a
is
really
basically
high
the
level?
point of Souls games. You're supposed to
Yeah.
learn, figure out how the boss functions, and not suck ass. Once you figure it out, there you go. It becomes a piece of cake. Again,
Yeah, it's like
there are some
learning-
exceptions. Probably in every Souls game, let's be honest here. There are some exceptions where some bosses are literally just like, who the fuck designed this? Can I please talk to them while you're racking around in a shotgun? But, like, those are few and far between in my experience.
It's like learning a new instrument or learning a different language. You know, it's like
Yeah, it's
Like
gonna
Elden Ring,
suck
it's
at the
like
first
the-
point, but once you get it down, you figure it out.
yeah. So like in a way, Elden Ring is the French of video games in terms of comparisons to languages. I suppose I could say.
Yeah.
Dang it! I thought that was gonna make somebody in the chat mad. I'm sorry.
Sanity and
I-
his
I
spirits are a hive mind.
Because like you're constantly trying to run away and like heal, but the mob is just like pursuing you and attacking you constantly.
Again, there are multiple ways that you can actually, you know, not get fucked by that. Step 1. Here's advice number 1. Try not to poorly time your heals. Here's advice number 2. Use a fucking Spirit Ash. It can take some of the aggro off of you. You can just send out a Spirit Ash just to die. I don't fucking care. Use it however you want. Sometimes I send out my Spirit Ash just on the full pretense that they're just going to distract the boss the entire time.
Or optional third step mods. Be American. Spread democracy across this gothic European wasteland. Okay.
Time to summon in the Elden Beast stratagem from Helldivers.
Become one with George
Yeah, you have no
Washington.
time to heal. I don't like that at all. It's just very stressful for me, and it makes learning to fight not enjoyable. Some have no chill. Yeah, they're hyper relentless. Like, yeah, they never stop attacking. And if you go back and you look at the old bosses in the game, none of them were like that, really.
Bro has not fought Melania, and it shows. In fact, Bro has not fought, well, Melania, Godfrey, Radagon, basically almost like all of the endgame bosses. are extremely fucking aggressive. And you have to be very careful in terms of how you actually time shit properly. For my Ashen Summon, I summon Eagle 1. The Eagle 1 Spirit Ash. Imagine Helldivers 2 just decides to do like a collab with fucking Miyazaki, and it's just like, one of the stratagems is just a fucking Mimic tier. I call forth myself!
It's just another Hellpod that drops.
I would actually believe that if someone told me Sandy and his ferrets were a hive mind. Sandy is actually 4... Well, technically, I did confirm that a while ago. Hang on, I can literally just pull up the short right now. Here it is.
So we've recently hit 500 subscribers, and there was a hidden promise other than that one playthrough of that game. And that is, of course, to reveal what is underneath the mask. That's right. It's time for the truth to finally set me free.
Aww.
I truly was just a bunch of ferrets inside of a coat the whole time. I duped you.
There's little guys. They're just little guys.
Yeah, my ferrets are hilarious.
Is it? Oh wait, dude.
I heard that Asmon thinks that using spirit. Oh my fucking god, what a loser. Listen, okay? This is probably gonna be seen as a hot take within, you know, some parts of the Souls community, but you know what? I don't fucking care. I'm just gonna state it right now. Play Elden Ring however you want. They wouldn't have added the things in the game if they weren't intended to be used. If you want to use fucking Black Knife Tish, go the fuck ahead! If you want to summon a Mimic Tier, go right ahead! If you want to use that bleed build that causes enemies to bleed every second hit, go ahead! The sky is the limit! It's Elden Ring, bitch! If you're gonna complain about just basic implements that are in the fucking base game, take your sensitive ass back to Fallout, baby!
Hey, what's wrong with Fallout?
I don't know, it was just the first game that came to mind, but you get what I'm trying to say here is, Elden Ring is by far the most open out of any Souls game, and that's how it's supposed to be played. Play it however you want. It's basically the equivalent of, like, those fucking weird gatekeepers for, like, Ultra Kill that complain about the lower difficulties existing. Fuck you! If you want to play on fucking lenient, go ahead! I don't care! They wouldn't be in the game if they weren't meant to be played! Go the fuck ahead!
It sounds like you're complaining about the exact opposite end of the spectrum. Like, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there this, like, one comic book YouTuber who you're complaining about, like, saying, oh, all games need to be super easy or whatever? This is essentially the opposite of that, is what you're describing. Like, am I wrong, or...?
I'm not entirely sure what it is that you're talking about.
Let me look it up on your channel, because I guarantee, because I occasionally watch this guy. He makes, like, comedy skits occasionally. He's like a watered down Doug Walker who's less intense. What's his face? Steve Shives? Yeah, Steve Shives.
Oh, that's the Steve Shives guy, yeah. Here's the thing, the thing is that, like, when it comes to that guy, he's complaining about the fact that, like, you know, the lower difficulties just fucking exist, and he's complaining about the fact that people seem to actually enjoy a challenge, and that's perfectly fine. However, when people try to purposefully, like, cripple themselves in order to artificially make things more difficult, then that's when I just kind of look at them and wonder, are you just trying to find a reason? Especially when they're like someone like Asmongold that's like suddenly complaining that it's too difficult. Like, there are ways to make it easier for you that exist in the base game. Just use those.
Well, question. What would you say about, like, challenge runs? Because, now, I can't speak for every game in the world.
Well, yeah, challenge runs are perfectly fine. Like, if, like...
Yeah.
obviously, if you're trying to do, like, some sort of a challenge run, then yeah, sure. But if you're gonna be, like, someone like Asmongold that, at least according to someone in chat, apparently thinks that using a base fucking mechanic in the game is apparently cheating the game, then I'm gonna look at you and state, my brother in Christ, you're just genuinely fucking stupid. You're basically like Steve Shives, but in the other direction at that point. Like, bro.
Also, real quick, the chat has sentenced you to eating without YouTube, just so you know.
Wait, I sentence you
Looking
to
at
eating
the
without
YouTube
YouTube? Oh, well, fuck you guys. I already do that on a daily basis. That's not what he's saying. He's basically saying play the game however you want, but don't complain if it's too hard or too easy. Games are made that way for a reason. Yeah, that's kind of what it is that I am, in fact, actually trying to say. Play the game however the hell you want, but if you're going to try and, like, gatekeep difficulties or complain about difficulties existing in games or anything along those lines, then that's when I start to take a problem. Play it however you want, but don't try to gatekeep. That's my MO.
Sanity tuck pings? Oh, check pings, sorry.
Oh dear God, what have you sent me, Neil? What the fuck is that? What is this?
What an awful, awful thing.
What is this? Hang on, I have to show you guys this. It's some Helldiver shit. What is this?
Right, you could have anything you wanted in the whole wide world. What would it be?
I think to be a meaningful and valued member of this team.
Oh, well, we got you something else.
Is that a fucking Metal Gear?
Basically. I don't know what
It looks like fucking Metal Gear Excelsis. What is this? Disclaimer, the ladies are not included. That's funny. I like that little added detail. I don't think using spirits is cheating. Yeah, exactly. Hell, I fucking use spirits. I'm not gonna, like, you know, complain about people, like, you know, like, using spirits at all. I'm not gonna complain if people decide to use a bleed build. I'm not gonna complain because guess what? They wouldn't be in the fucking game if they weren't meant to be used. That's the thing.
Real men use unarmed builds in Elden Ring.
Going for that fist-only run.
Is that actually a thing?
Yes, there are, in fact, fist-based weapons. There's a couple of different classes for fist-based weapons, actually. There's the regular ones, you know, the ones that you could expect, you know, like stuff like a Castus, or like, you know, just literal balls attached to your fist with spikes. That's literally a weapon. And then, of course, there's bladed gloves.
Can you still wield shields like in Dark Souls 1?
Yes. In fact, hang on. You can, in fact, dual wield shields. In fact, someone made an entire build off of it. The wall. You can't beat the wall. I'm actually doing a new playthrough for a strength faith build. That sounds funny. Now that's the definition of I'm fucking invincible. Yeah, this is basically just the Sundowner build right there. Go ahead, try and hit me. I like how he's just walking the entire time. This man knows that he's a menace. You know what? If I came across the wall, I would probably just be like, you know what? Just kill me. Just kill me.
There was one group of guys who would all go invisible, and each of them would have a different piece of armor equipped. And so,
oh my god, yes, the
they would just
monsoon.
Yeah, they would pull the Darth Treya and just start being like floating weapons and stuff like that.
Hang on, I know what you're. Yeah, here it is, Monsoon in Dark Souls.
Yep, here it comes.
I would love to know what that guy's actual reaction was to seeing that.
I like how he was just so confidently running up and then just like, oh shit!
That has to be like an actual Dark Souls fight in the future at some point. Like, imagine.
Honestly, I think that they should just release like another Elden Ring DLC, but it just includes one boss, and it's just fucking Monsoon.
Yeah, just, and not even just like the Monsoon we just saw, like Monsoon from Metal
The
Gear.
Walsoon!
Like just actual Monsoon.
Yeah, that
Like,
would
Metal Gear
actually
canon
just be
to-
funny.
Just combine the lore
And,
of Metal
like,
Gear
not
Solid
having that
and
minute-
Dark Souls and just see what the fandom comes up with.
Oh my fucking god, that would... Imagine, like, a Dark Souls version of, like, Senator Armstrong. Now that would be heat!
To just like stop and be like, okay, this is what's going on. It's very stressful, and I don't like that at all. You can't please everyone. Well, I'm not saying like I can't speak for everyone. I'm just speaking for myself.
Yeah, and so far from what you're speaking for yourself from, it's a skill issue. Like, it's an infuriating skill issue. You're complaining about shit that isn't even... You know what? I'm glad that I think I got my... Wait, do I... Please tell me I recorded my golden hippo kill. Because if I do decide to make a video off of, like, the first 10 minutes of this fuck-ass video of Assman Bronzes here, I'm gonna have to include my golden hippo kill. Which one is this one? I don't know what this will in. I do have my golden hippo kill on here. Let's go! Let's go. Let's go. A fist-only build. I think a YouTuber that I'm subscribed to actually did like a fist-only run at some point, like a while back, and used it as like background footage of him like getting his ass kicked by fucking Morgott.
For something potentially more positive, there's a free movie I'll put in the suggestion box. I don't know if you do movie reviews or not. It seems like every other like YouTuber does like a reviews of some kind, but for something a little more positive than Asmongold, I was thinking that what I put in the suggestion box would be infinitely more positive. Just something for future reference. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, fair enough. I think we're probably just gonna round it off here, because, again, this is like an hour long of him mostly just, I guess, trying to react to fucking Young Yeah for whatever reason. I'll probably see if there's any interesting tidbits, like, on my own time. But, of course, you guys see the title of the stream. I have something else planned.
Moment of Sanity. I can't talk today. Moment of Sanity is going to reveal their credit card information live, so everybody get their notepads and pens ready.
That's not what I'm doing.
Trying to help, man. I'm trying to.
All I know nowadays is if a game interests me, I'm going to play it. Yeah, that is basically how I've been playing games. If a game just catches my interest, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'll check it out. I mean, hell, with Elden Ring, I was just literally like, I've never even tried a Souls game before. Might as well just pick it up just to see if I like it. I like fantasy games, so let's see what it has. And then I picked up Elden Ring, got my shit rocked for about 30 minutes, and it was the best time of my life. And there was no, what did I join into?
You joined into me accidentally becoming co-host.
This little feller's a rootin' tootin' pain in my ass. I forgot about that quote! I forgot about that quote from fucking AI Undertale Yellow. I forgot about that.
Is it bad that I'm sort of half hoping that Shadow Raven reappears so I can like chew him out? I'm sorry, I didn't. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't. That's been sort of in my system all morning.
There we go. I want Asmon Bronze to play Ultra Kill on Violent. No, actually, he should play it on Brutal difficulty, and let's see how he feels about that.
From that game? What? Oh wait, that's the AI thing. Oh right.
This little feller's a rootin' tootin' pain in my ass.
That sounds like something that would be said in like Hasbin Hotel or like.
Anyways, there's also what the actual fuck is going on here.
Oh, I have a screenshot of that scene on my phone. I have that saved.
Also, hang on. Let me playing Half-Life now. Who is trying to fucking... Who? Why are people sending me friend requests randomly on Discord now? Okay, I can tell it's worked. I could tell it's working.
Are they all people you know, or are they just like strangers?
They just seem to be randos, to my knowledge.
Send me a screenshot. Do they? Any of them have like gears on their profile picture, like around their like thing? Like,
no, what?
Send me a screenshot up through there. I might know. I'm not gonna be too alarmist about this sort of thing, but it may or may not be from Shadow Raven's crew. He does tend to like show off people's Discord information after he makes a video on them. He did it with like a bunch of Asphalt people who had like pronouns in their bio. It's a whole thing he does.
Oh wait, no, it's just Damien friending me on Discord. Never mind. I had streamer mode enabled on my fucking Discord and I couldn't read the full thing. Okay, never mind. It's no one bad. Don't worry.
Okay.
Anyways, I gotta stream this to the server now. Welcome to Half-Life. Welcome to Half-Life Google Translate Edition.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're gonna love this.
So we have, it is a new game. Download. Ah, yes, I have to download the game after I've downloaded the game. I see. Look for the maid. Serve partially. Update or should. I'm assuming should is exit. So we're gonna hit. It is a new game.
Can you stream it in the Discord VC? Cause I can't see it.
I thought I was.
They are. At least I think they are.
I can't see it. I hate this phone.
Well, then I think that's an issue with your device, because I am streaming it in the...
I'm gonna fucking cry. I hate this phone.
Let's see here. I read the story and wished to press the button. That's right. Yep. Oh, no, that was the wrong button. I guess in is what I needed to click.
I think what I have to do is that I would have to leave and rejoin
No,
the
did the fucking game just crash?
Ha!
That wasn't supposed to happen.
I think what I need to do is that I need to leave and rejoin the VC, but because I don't have that specific role,
still streaming on the...
You have to pull me back in again. I can't do that. I can't watch the stream on YouTube and chat in the voice chat simultaneously. It's just a fucking retarded
I'll be your eyes. I will describe to you occasionally what is happening on screen.
Okay, let's try this again.
Alright.
Why is it crashing?
We could try Sven mod, which is like a multiplayer Half-Life thing, which...
Oh god, that's... I'm trying to see if I can even get this mod to work. Oh my god.
Ooh. Did it also translate like the code or something like that? Why is it acting up like this?
I guess we'll do learn. Why is it crashing?
Question: Did you
Because
test
it
to see?
are
If,
new.
question: Did you test to see if this would work before streaming, or?
Probably should have. Well, let me... Wait, hang on. Let me check something here. I'm gonna try and check something here. Maybe,
Wait, Sanity, wasn't there drama with the furry cult thing? What furry cult thing?
What?!
I'm looking at the
What
chat.
furry cult? Now you have me
Fuck are
intrigued.
you talking about?
Wait, which furry cult are you talking? Are you talking about the one I ran into, or someone else?
Okay, let me get rid of... Maybe it's that folder? Maybe it's because I have that folder just laying in there? It's probably confusing the fuck out of the game? I don't know.
Maybe Kitty says, "Do not check DMs." I repeat, do not check DMs.
Okay, let's...
Yeah, there are multiple furry.
Stop!
It's...
Stop fucking... What is happening? It should not be acting like this.
Okay, so some kid, just so you know, yes, there are multiple furry multiple furry coats. I only met the kind that like believe in like white supremacist shit. So
Oh, so they're Nazis.
no. They're just Klansmen or wannabe Klansmen, not
Oh
Nazis.
God,
The Nazis are their own thing.
That's probably worse.
Now, why is it doing that? Hang on. I'm gonna see if there's been any problems with it crashing, because I have not seen... That is...
Here's some prime asphalt dude lore. The only thing my town is known for historically is being a place where the Ku Klux Klan would print out flyers instructing people on how to lynch people. So everything's a little bit racist where I am, except for me, of course.
Hmm.
Unless you're an Enwa, you know. Enwa is like a fake thing in the Elder Scrolls. It's not an actual slur. I didn't just say some like Jamaican, something like vaguely Jamaican.
Oh god.
What happened?
Oh, nope, never mind. Nope. Is update settings? Updated settings. Okay, that's great.
Listen, don't worry. There are probably not any racist furry cultists who worship who unironically worship deep gods in like a 30-mile radius of where you. Probably not. Does that reassure anybody here?
Oddly specific.
How's that oddly specific?
Okay, so I don't... why is it like this?
I hate it. I hate this phone for Discord because my phone.
Why is it not working?
Maybe Katie's losing their grip on reality. Well, okay, listen. What can I say?
Nobody's hardware is working as intended today, is it?
Maybe Katie. Have you ever heard of the theory that your own life and your own idea of like what your free will isn't actually free will, but is actually a simulation of you reliving your life as you are slowly dying? Meaning you've already lived your life, but everything you say and everything you do is just you reliving stuff that has already happened, and you only have the illusion of choice because you are in the process of dying. Have you ever heard of that theory before?
Isn't that the death loop?
I don't know. I haven't played Deathloop.
No, not like the actual theory is just called death loop. Like you just start the same life again when you die. That's what I think. With the death
no.
is.
With this, it assumes that there's no God essentially, and that you're just sort of reliving your already existing life, and that free will is an illusion created by your brain as you're slowly dying. No, that's not scary. If anything, it just never mind.
It's scary to some because you're challenging their religion.
I mean, true, but
fucker over here.
Sanity is going to scream in lowercase.
I'm beginning to realize that I think it's probably because Half-Life ended up getting fucking updated earlier this year, or last year, or whenever it was, that this mod is not fucking working and it's causing the game to crash.
Dang.
The game being fucking updated after 25 years causes the game to... That's ridiculous!
I cannot pronounce that username. It says, I'll call you Turnip. Turnip says, if you have me, you know it's Scream in Distress.
Okay, well, I guess until I figure out a fix for Half-Life Google Translate Edition, we're not doing that today.
Can we talk about John Brown, American abolitionist?
I have no idea why.
Okay, dude. Okay, hold on. Like, humor me for a bit. So John Brown was this American abolitionist pre-Civil War times, right? The guy raided Harper's Ferry because he thought it was his God-given mission to end slavery by any means possible, right? Complete psychopath. No, this guy's real. Look him up. Really interesting read. I gotta go real quick.
POV, you just alt-tabbed out of a source game. Sandy, did you alt-tab? No, I did not. I literally just let it start a new fucking game, and the game just decided, no.
It's just nah. I don't feel like it, bud.
Yeah. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to try and figure out a way to either downgrade the current version of Half-Life to a version that actually fucking functions, or
just like find a cracked version.
Oh, I guess. Could play Ring Racers. Don't know what that game is.
For fuck's sake, goddamn Sukhoi. I should probably mention I'm playing War Thunder right now, as you two are having your little technical issues.
You know what? Fuck it. I guess instead of Half-Life Google Translate Edition, one thing I can do, at least we'll see how long it even functions, considering that the last time I tried to do this, the game crashed. But...
Hey, listen, at least the game isn't crashing your entire PC. That's what Easy Anti-Cheat does to me 70% of the fucking time I try to play War Thunder anyways.
What?
Easy Anti-Cheat is such a dogshit, broken-ass anti-cheat system that it literally keeps giving me kernel security check failure.
Damn, you are not gonna like Elden Ring then. Because guess what anti-cheat it has?
This fucking phone, it shut off on me while I was talking.
L.
I hate this.
Oh god, the stream is lagging.
Oh, are you even there, or is my phone just that borked?
I have no idea. I'm gonna give you this game idea, Delta Traveler. I've already played it. I have already played Delta Traveler. Oh god. I can't even tell if the game is actually working right now. I just see the cursor on screen, but nothing is happening.
Why does it sound like your mic is cutting in and out?
Oh no. Oh no, everything's going wrong.
Uh-oh.
The stream is still functioning.
Discord
it is
sure
just
as hell isn't.
Oddly enough, the stream is still live, but it is, at least from what I'm seeing on my end, it is lagging like hell. Oh god.
You just keep cutting in and out, and you can't finish your sentences.
Oh god. Okay, maybe...
Oh my lordy lord.
maybe Elden Ring won't work. I don't know. Oh god.
You're literally fucking. I'm witnessing the death of a streamer.
I think my computer is about to fucking kill me. My computer is probably looking at me thinking, my brother in Christ, are you really trying to stream Elden Ring? Nah, fam, you ain't doing that today.
Get absolutely trolled.
Okay, well, no Elden Ring then either, Jesus.
Please don't hit an ally. Please don't hit an ally.
Sandy, after playing the game that
going
sets the
for
stream's
target.
FPS to 0.1. Oh god, I hope my stream is not... Nope, I think it's starting to stabilize again. I guess it can try Ultra Kill. Are there any new custom levels? I just shit myself. I shit you not, I don't think I've ever actually seen it lag that much. I have not seen the stream lag that much. Well, I guess, what I can do...
Swear to fucking god, this game sometimes.
Well, the level loader at least got an update, so who knows? Let's see here. Hi there.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition?
Look, just sign the stupid petition. I've got stuff to do.
Hello there.
Alright, I guess we're doing Ultra Kill custom levels instead. We're gonna do a couple of custom levels before rounding off the stream here.
Random
Oh,
Momo
what-
facts. Not a single
yo.
microphone I've ever used has properly conveyed my actual voice. For some reason, I am cursed to sound like a gay twink motherfucker whenever I speak through a microphone.
Surprising, but still. And that's kind of a you problem. I don't know why you're mentioning that.
Curse of audio, that's what I have.
You're just perpetually stuck in a 2007 hot top.
Alright, anyways, close. We got an update.
Oh.
8-2? Aha! Alright, let's get that. What do we got for this update? Added challenges, tweak the lighting. Whatever. There's an update for Ultra Burst. Overhauled the Pin Piercer variant. Okay, I guess we can... There's an update for fucking Nova Kaizo? For... Why? Cult of Dopefish? What is...
Oh.
I guess we'll try that one. Fuck it, I don't care. Got a couple of updated ones, and we got some new ones, apparently. Payless Figures, what's this one? Fixing out of bounds in the first room. Okay, well, not much happened with Payless Figures, I guess. What's this one? Update for full arsenal. Okay, that's good. Bloody Tears, that one at least has some good votes on that one. We can check out Requiem as well. But aside from that, it doesn't seem to be too much that's new. So, I guess... Well, I guess we're going into, I guess we're going into high society now. What the fuck just happened there?
Is there a purpose to existence, or are we all doomed to face a bleak, unyielding uncertainty of life? beating us down until we're nothing but hollow, depressed husks of our former selves.
What?
I don't know. I just want to get wasted.
Oh, alright, music seemed to kick!
Hey, I can finally watch the damn stream. Thank you for doing your goddamn job.
Sorry, all displays the unyielding board.
Fuck pipe sound effect.
Miss me, bitch! What the fuck did I just do? Alright, where do I go from here? Where am I? What is this room?
The voices, they call to me. Call to me and no one else.
Fraud second, high oh, that is a weird effect. What are you?
I am the ever-marching. The thing of death.
Oh, hey! Cultists can pierce walls! That's
cool.
fucking mariachi-looking motherfuckers. Okay, I guess that's what I have to deal with now.
No habla español.
No habla español.
Jesus Christ.
I am
And once again, the rooms keep fucking
being of pure grease.
I get really fucking sick and tired of these trades. Goddamn phantoms.
The phantoms for past forever aren't you alone there.
The phantoms of my past. The F4S Phantom 2 Naval Carrier Fighter. I'm in war, bitch!
Did you choose the board? Was existence something meant for you, or was it thrusted upon you by a unseen other?
God, this is what not playing Ultra Kill in like almost a month does to a motherfucker. They forget how to play entirely. I don't know what I'm doing.
Me when
unknowable knowledge is not known, but earned.
Jeez, this really is war without reason. Then we're back in the... Why are the lights flickering? I'm not a fan of that.
The ghost, they stare.
Ah!
Anxiously. Is eternity truly something we can comprehend?
Is this what Finnish saxophone sounds like?
Whoa!
Pipe sound effect.
I forgot that... I keep on forgetting that I have the Gutterman's death replaced by the metal pipe sound effect.
Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that voice that I hopefully sorry, trying to keep that guy.
There we go, bang, ding dong. Fuck your life.
Alright, that solves that problem. Ow! Motherfucker! Well, I would think that that would have solved my cultist problem, but no, it did not. What do I do from here? I just go...
Go north.
Yeah, I certainly know where that is. Ow! Mother!
Why does it sound like Ed and Eddie's, part of the sound effects team there?
Bing bong. Fuck your life.
Bing bong. Fuck how you. You motherfucker. Stop dancing! I'm sorry, I sent him. Oh god, the game froze!
Nothing's working out for you today, is it?
Why did the... Oh, no! Oh god, can it not... Can the game... Oh my god, why is it like that?
God damn it.
What happened?
Oh.
Someone's having...
Oh,
no.
Oh, what is going on in this level for it to be like that?
There is hell waiting for you beyond those doors.
Stop moving! Stop moving! Oh god. Oh, I might need to turn down some effects here. Jesus.
Sweet merciful crap. Ah!
Sweet merciful Christ alive. This is... Let's turn it to about there. Let's see if that calms the savage beast. Nope, that's not where I need to be. Apparently I need to go somewhere, but that's the problem, I don't know where. Where the fuck do I go? Oh, what the? Wait, hang on. Wait, no, wait. I think the room just... Oh, is it just having me go back and forth again? Oh, never mind.
Wait,
I'm back at the fucking beginning again!
The map is actively changing around you. What is this? My house.wad?
Oh god, this is gonna piss me off. How do I leave? Where's the exit? How do I leave?
Literally,
I'm not I want to get off. I want to get off of this wild ride. I want to get off of Mr. Fraudulence's wild ride. This is not fun.
I gotta go charge my phone. I gotta be, it's been nice hanging out with you guys. Sorry for the weird meatball voice, and yeah, see ya.
See ya.
That says the bevel. Goodbye.
Jesus.
Literally trapped in my house.wad.
This is the... Oh, finally a checkpoint! Gee, mother of... Oh, fuck off!
Why does it sound like somebody's knocked over a bunch of fucking pots and pans?
Oh, fuck me! Motherfucker. Okay, well, this room is going to be an aneurysm.
I am going to have a deep fish from roses.
God fucking God! You motherfucker!
Moment of sanity goes for invite.
What? What? Wait.
Conveniently timed pipe smash.
Why did the idol just disappear?
Gone. Not yours. Not yours.
Where did... bye! Bye! Bye, bitch!
I got Fanoid snapped.
Of course that's a fucking D rank. What is the fucking P rank for this maze of horror?
Damn, someone completed in 141?
I find that hard to believe. But sure. Alright, I guess next custom level we'll do is Cult of Dopefish. Challenge is find the... I just that's great to know, maybe, Kitty. I didn't want to... Hi.
Said what?
Challenge, find the... remake of my first level made from memory. Cool. Uh-huh. Why da da ha ha!
What is that Phoenix doing? Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, what is what doing?
I just random War Thunder shit, don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm not a fan of this corridor. This is a weird fucking level already. Why is there a Cult of Dopefish? Why is there a Mind Flayer?
How to get your brain stolen. Ow, that's my radar.
Dope and fish. Great. Fucking radiant swords machines.
Fish.
How did I... How did I... What? I managed to... Okay. Sure. You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna complain. That was the last thing I was expecting. I was expecting something infinitely sillier, but Jesus Christ, that was actually a surprisingly decent level.
In CF2, we say we take those.
Alright, let's see here. What is Bloody Tears? Let's take a look at this.
Oh, what? A nose gear. That explains a lot.
I guess we'll see when the tears are bloody. Why do you look familiar? Dove? You got Dove on this? Oh wait, I know this character. Anyways.
You know thy character?
Thy end is... Oh. I see. I see. I see. Well, let's go blue. Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it.
Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. What door? Hello, I am on the day. What door? Please help me.
Alright. Well, this is already very... I want to know what the name of this theme is already. Fuck me! No! Fuck! Well, this is gonna be one of those rooms, isn't it?
It sounded like the fucking op from CSGO for a second there.
God fucking...
It's literally just the op from CSGO, I love that.
Can I stop fucking falling?! Fuck! Fuck me! God fucking God sucking!
Fucking, yes!
Alright, go ahead. Go ahead and shoot me. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
There's more?!
Gold.
But wait, there's more, ass level! I don't like the fact that I don't see a checkpoint. Where's the checkpoint?
Oh, is this one of those levels? Oh my god, it's the Last Supper. Uh-oh.
Slam dunk, baby!
Shitstorm.
Alright, what does this say? Except from an angel's diary. It's not like the fleshy abominations made by the council. It's not a normal creation. It thinks, it laughs, it sees, it eats. Uses our brothers and sisters as a weapon. It mimics and studies us. It's just another hell made from the bones and guts of angels. This is not what God wanted. This is not what he taught us. This is godless. This has to stop before it swallows us whole. This forsaken council has rotted itself with power, and soon it shall turn paradise into a worse hell. Gabriel, you let us down, you Well.
You insignificant pup. Jump scare. So many things died at once, it lagged the Discord stream for a second there.
You know what? Yeah, a lot of shit just happened.
There was so much blood
this
and gore,
way?
the Discord stream couldn't take it. You still haven't reached the checkpoint yet, have you?
I'm beginning to now realize that.
This is one of those checkpointless levels. Oh, this is like Ultra Nightmare.
This is turning out to be one of those levels.
It was a mistake to come here. Hey there, Karen. How you doing, silly man?
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Oh! This literally is one on steroids.
How did you end up in the wall?
Quality spawn placement.
Okay, so I just went in a huge circle, and for what?
And there's still no checkpoint.
I just went in a huge fucking circle for no reason. What was the point of doing that? What do I do? Am I missing something? Oh, right. I didn't go up the stairs. Finally, a fucking checkpoint. What is this? Behind. Hi! Wow! Okay! Not what I expected!
Insert clippable moment reaction GIF. What is making those, like, depressed coffee maker sounds?
Depressed coffee maker? That is probably the best way to describe a swords machine right there. Double kill. Alright, did that get me anywhere? Oh, what is this?
I'm a firing laser. Whoa. Kaboom.
Saruman the stupid. Saruman the silly.
Saruman the stupid. No.
Saruman the stupid. fact that I just...
No! He was just jumping for joy at the thought of death.
There's more! Fucking idiot!
Yes, Rico Kapu. Ouch, you nearly died there.
Keyword is nearly. I didn't die yet.
Parry this, you filthy casual.
I just can't help it. I'm just so good looking.
I've seen that fucking meme.
Oh, why does it sound like
What is
somebody
that?
just fucking opening a goddamn can of static?
A can of white noise.
Ah, yes, I love my sounds of. What the fuck?
Welcome to hell.
Why are there like 50 idols? How many idols do you need? I have a feeling that this is the joke that the entire fucking...
That's a lot
Oh,
of-
you are fucking kidding me.
You're on an idol hunt.
Yes, I am. I'm half expecting this fucking virtue to become enraged, like, please tell me that that's the last one. I don't like that. I hated every last moment of that. Why the fuck were there like 500 idols?
It's time for the mass worshipping ritual. Oh my god.
That was way too close.
Now we're back to square one. I hate it here.
Please let it be
Weekend's
done.
over.
Let it be done.
Weekend's over, bitch. Go back to work.
There will be
I
a
hate
very
it here.
cool boss here later. That's great.
How did somebody complete that in 25 seconds?
25. Nah, bruh. Nah. Those are
Any-
definitely pixels on the screen, I could tell that. Yeah, I love how
Anything-
Ultra Kill has this tendency to cause, like, the bitrate to just plummet.
Despite not inherently being a very graphically intense game.
It's just that there's
literally
enough
just-
shit on the screen for it to just have a goddamn, like, stroke.
At least it gives like the YouTube fucking bitrate system a stroke.
Yeah, it just causes YouTube to just not know what the fuck to do. Okay, so that was
So you
Bloody
just-
Tears. Rico did some mad shit there, that's all I can say. I guess we're gonna round it off with Requiem, let's go. Find what you lost. Yeah, sure.
Requiem for a Dream.
Well, I guess I should have guessed that this was a lust level.
Damn, a lot of people just died right now.
Hi there, you doing alright? What does it say? Requirements to leave. Kill every enemy. When you have completed this task, the exit door will open.
Sounds simple enough. But what
Well, just sounds like an average level.
where it's so easy.
Something tells me that there's probably going to be like an idled gutterman at some point or some garbage like that. Nope, an idle soldier. Last thing I would have expected. Hi, Minos. How you doing? Ooh, secret orb. Hi. I didn't expect to see you! Well, that Mind Flayer is gone. Whoa!
Mind Flayer,
is that just a giant fucking Cerberus? Jesus.
Oh, how are you? You grew up into a big boy, didn't ya? Whenever you say Mind Flayer, I think of those fucking Olympics from, like, the D&D universe. Even though I don't really play D&D.
There's gotta be something that I'm missing, right? Well, I've walked around these streets. Done that. Done the...
done that.
Done that. Oh, I just haven't gone here yet.
It's that shrimple.
What were you doing there?
Hey there, I'm an engineer.
Am I still missing something?
Probably. Couldn't tell you what.
There's gotta be like an enemy hanging around somewhere, right? Where's that damn last enemy?
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? Oh, Discord sound. Crispy sound quality coming out of Discord right now.
Am I missing something? What the okay, I might have to restart the level. Because something might have broken. That blood be raining right there. I think something broke.
Oh no, it's broken.
I'm still hearing the combat music, weirdly enough.
There's been a glitch in the Matrix.
Clearly there is something off here.
Jesus Christ, you guys said flying.
That's what I like to call getting some air.
Oh!
Ow! Motherfucker.
You're still get out of here. Painting the town red.
That takes care of that. Okay, never mind. Kill whatever was stuck in the tree. I think that only happened like once. Jesus! That took...
Your coining was a little off there for a second.
Yeah, for a minute there, I was kind of lacking. Ow! Bitch! You just nut kick me into next year? What was that?
Get your silly ass out of here.
Alright, so I've done that.
In there, done that.
Ah, there we go. Now it worked.
With the pressed coffee maker sounds.
Fuck! So close to a P rank. Are you fucking me? All right. Well, that's a pretty goofy level. I kind of like that. But I think with that.
Somebody's car alarm is going
Oh
off
god,
outside.
and Ultra Kill is just not working today. That's great.
Nothing's been working for you properly today.
So far, this entire day has gone with many hitches, but you know what? I still had fun. Whew. Alright, who in the hell is pinging me right now? Leave me alone. And I think with that, I'll round... I think with that, we'll round off the stream. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. It was genuinely fun to have you guys around. And expect a video probably at some point in the near future covering that first 10 minutes of Assman Bronze's fucking, like, weird whining fit against Shadow the Erd Tree. And, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys whenever I see you. Take care, everybody.